Beautiful. Are we live? Should be. Hopefully we are. Alright. Let's get in the action then. That's not how I queue up for solo queue, is it? Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh my god. Hey, I'm on. Alright. Well, today, let's not in. Because I tried to play Pike last night when it wasn't the best pick ever, and that was a huge mistake now, wasn't it? Why would I ever pick a champion that... Yep, I went 5-1 and 4, and I lost. Isn't that great? Anyway. Oh well. Alright, let's figure out what I want to play. This is what you gotta do. You gotta write down what your champ pool is. What just happened? Holy shit, someone subbed with a Prime? Hey, did you guys get that notification, by the way? How was that? Alert box working and all. Do you like that? That's the first ever stream alert that I've ever had cook up. Someone subbed with their Prime, which means I made money. Yeah! You know what I figured out is like, there's a reason that YouTube or that Twitch streamers have notifications on. It's because when somebody subscribes, it reminds everyone else to subscribe. And suddenly I can live a workable wage because you all subscribe. So we turned it on, but the answer is it's going to jump scare me mid-game, so maybe I should turn the sound off. But you know, for now we'll leave it on, and if it annoys the crap out of us, we'll turn it off later. Alright, here's what you do. You gotta build up a champion pool using the most overpowered app of all time. You guys want to know why this app's overpowered? Notepad. Not Notepad, Sticky Note. It fits right here next to my League client, so I can see it in Champion Select. And so I can write all my champions. Nort, Braum. Oh shit, we're picking Draven like that? Alright, I'm down. If you're picking Draven like that, I'm picking something manly. What's manly? That can go into that. Probably Nautilus. Can never go wrong with a Nort pick. Alright, we're going to learn how to play like absolute manly men. We got Nort, Draven, and Xin Zhao. If there's ever an early game where we've wanted to fight, it's this one. Alright, let's write out the champ pool. This is my biggest suggestion for you, is you write out all your champs so you never forget any. Rakan, Bard, what else do I play? Karma, Nami, holy shit, I play too many champs. Thresh, oh my god, I want to play Thresh today. These are all the things that I can play, and then we'll shortlist it. Mumu could be in there. Oh, Alistar, I can't forget Alistar. And then we're going to shortlist this and get rid of a bunch of shit and just keep on the ones that I know I can do really well and climb with, which, honestly, I feel pretty confident, so I should probably play them all. Pike, under certain conditions. And Leona's on there, right? Yeah, she is. This is how you make sure you don't forget anything from your champ pool. You'll get it all. Nort's on there. Poppy, Rakan, Pike, Rel. Rel, I'm going to put a question mark on. Do I want to learn Rel? Because I'm rusty on it. Everything else I'm comfortable on. Alright, beautiful. We built up a champ pool. Got to swap that for second win in this matchup. Alright, so how do we feel about this champ pool, guys? What didn't make the cut? I think it all makes the cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, 11 champions is too many. Alright, if there's any advice I'll give you, it's stop at about 4. I feel really confident to play 11 champions, so what doesn't need it? Thresh honestly shouldn't be on this list. I don't think he's good enough in the meta. But I want to play him just for the content, so he might stay on the list. Leona's 100%, Nort's 100%, Braum, Rakan. Bard is a question mark. I don't know if I want to keep that. Karma is situationally good. Nami is situationally good. Pike situationally good. Rella's the only one I'm not sure if I want to actually pick up. The fact I already have 10 champions tells me the answer is no. But, you know, we'll vibe with it. Alright, let's play like absolute chads, guys. Enemy, complete soy boy. Look at these 3 champions. I'm falling asleep. You guys want to pick to scale for late game? Kog'Maw, Ori, Lulu? Ugh. This? Manly man comp. Look at this. Manly man fighting comp. Giga Chad. Play the Giga Chad meme. Yeah, with my face on it, preferably. Alright, so, how does this matchup work? Very simply, we have to engage onto Kog'Maw, because Kog'Maw has lethal tempo. But the important thing is Draven's axes, okay? Draven needs 2 axes, then he can go hard. The biggest thing is Draven's going to be a lot better at level 2, because at level 2 he gets his W, that gives him move speed, and that move speed is going to keep him in range for extended fights if Lulu starts Q. If Lulu starts Q, we have to wait for level 2, otherwise Draven will fall out of range. If Lulu doesn't start Q, we might be able to engage level 1. Okay, that's Kog'Maw W. We haven't seen Lulu's spell yet, we need to see her spell first. Let's clear this out. Now, I have a feeling that Lulu has E. We have double axe. That's it. We probably shouldn't keep going. Wait, why not flash auto? He was dead. This guy's never played with a good support before. Alright, Lulu should have died there because 1 flash auto from Draven would have killed her. But he bitched it because he didn't think I was a Chad. Okay, that's Draven. That's Kog'Maw flash. My boy wasn't ready for my manliness. Okay, well they have no sums. No sums, only barrier. Only barrier. Now we should let this wave come back. We conserve health and we play for the Xin gank. Only problem is both junglers do path bot, which makes it a bit awkward. Oh no, they're 3-camp gank top. Alright, let's just let the wave. My Draven does over push a little bit though, is the only problem. Should have slowed down your push, my friend. Now our best window is after we kill the first 2 melees and we get 3. That is a really good window to surprise them on. My boy's playing for an invade. I need to get level 3 before I join the invade. So let's just hit the wave in order to get level 3 before this invade takes off too hard. There we go. And now I'll play for rotate onto this invade with my boy. I don't think they placed a ward. There we go. I'm pretty sure they didn't, but I just wanted to make sure. Make surely sure. No fucking way, that guy's so lucky. He tunneled as I threw the hook. But he tunneled into death, so does it even matter? Okay. Sorry, I can't hit hooks on people who are suiciding. Alright, we shouldn't waste my sweeper when I knew there was no ward. We can go here. If you walk up, my friend. Better out the queue. Now, we gotta wait for this next wave to walk past. Once the minions aggro, we can look for something here. They are a little bit too healthy, though. Maybe I can fake them out to use spells. Not quite. Yeah, need you to come, Mr. Jungler. We could possibly take a fight and win it, but there's literally no reason to risk it when our jungler's coming in 2 seconds anyway. The only thing he can do is kill me, so we just use the bush as fog of war. Should be fine. Holy shit, we're not fine, boys. We're not fine. Ah! That's alright. Not a bad result. Alright, so here's the biggest thing. I think I'm going to play not to roam here. I think I'm going to come back to bot lane and try gank him on the bounce. They've got no sums, they've got a bouncing wave, and my Draven is ahead in gold, which means we can probably prevent them. So that'll slow push back to us. They didn't hold out 4 minions. You need at least 4 to hold it out. 640. So I'm going to plan to come back bot lane on the wave that is now going to bounce. Check this out. That's a bouncing wave. If he's good, he'll fast push. Now, since he's fast pushing, I'm going to cancel my roam. If he's slow push, I can use that as a roam timer. But because my roam timer ends when he crashes the wave, I need to go back bot lane more quickly because he fast pushed. Now, the downside of doing that is he's not going to get to use that slow push to deny us minions. But the upside in doing it is he's not going to die while trying to crash his wave. So I think it was smart to do that. And I think it was smart for me to end my roam and come back bot lane in order to optimize XP. And now I'm just going to play in this pocket here. There's a really disgusting Hex Flash angle. They can't see me, right? There's a wall. And so we charge the Hex Flash as he goes for the minion. And we can get the most disgusting hook angle that you've ever seen in your life. And we might be able to get two. Just keep pinging to go. And we take that kill just so we don't risk anything. Now here's the thing. Draven doesn't need me to push in the wave, so don't waste time pushing the wave. Right, he can already crash the wave without me. If I speed up my recall relative to Draven's, what that does is slows down how fast he gets out of base. But does it matter if he gets out of base solely? Is he going to do anything with that free time? Obviously not. But what it does is it speeds up my rate out of base. And with my roam out of base, so what am I going to do, guys? Run mid where I have level 6 Ahri? Now, I could definitely stop that proxy. I like that call. I don't have to go bot lane for a while, so I'm absolutely a-okay with messing with this Riven. He is outies though, so he's probably got a ward. Oh, let's stop his recall just to be a pain in the ass. There you go. That'll be annoying for him. And I don't want to roam for too long. I really wanted to roam mid here because we got the level 6 Ahri, but it looks like she's got distracted and walked all the way to top lane, so that's awkward. And I'm just the awkward idiot who's bumbling down river, walking over every ward in the universe. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. There's Ahri. So they might be on dragon here. Let's just hit that. There they are. Now, that's probably their dragon, because Ahri, my fucking mid laner, walked top lane when dragon was up, so I guess they just get the dragon now. Not sure why my mid laner walked top lane when dragon was up. Oh, he died! Ah! He walked top lane to die. That's great. Love to see it. Now, I'm just going to keep hanging out with this Fog of War. I didn't hit your spell quick enough, Zin. You would have killed him with the red buff chase. That's right, that's all their sums. Not really worth it, my friend. Not really worth it. Now, we can dive this guy here. I don't think it's smart. They have mid prior because the waves crashed, and their jungler was bot side because they got dragon. So let's just move on to next sequence. 11:15 is a safer timer, just because they could both have Cosmic. Now, here's the thing. They're in a position where they have to match what I do. So if I go to bot lane, Lulu will have to come bot to match me. If I go to Void Grubs, she'll have to come Void Grubs to match me. I'm going to go to Void Grubs because our bot wave isn't stacked. If you dive somebody and deny one wave, it's probably not worth it for losing Void Grubs. But if you deny two waves, that's when it definitely is. So let's hang out here. Look here. And I want to soak some XP. If I actually paid attention in the melees, I could have gotten 6 in time for this fight. So a little bit of a mistake on my part to not get level 6. That might cost us, but we'll see. Let's just keep on going. Now, he probably has vision of me with his Tremor Sense here, but I'm confident. Oh, here we go. Oh, good damage, but let's not do too much. Let's not do too much. Let's not do too much. Oh, Ludo went bot lane. She's trolling. Okay, Lulu went bot lane, so I don't know what she's doing, because Lulu Cogmore can't trade onto Draven, even in a 2v1. All they can do is maybe deny one wave, but they're not going to be able to trade a tower dive onto him, because they're not strong enough. So I think that was a big mistake by her. What she has to do in a situation like that is match whatever I do. If I go bot, she follows me to prevent the dive. If I go to Void Grub, she goes there to match me, but she did the worst thing possible. She sat bot lane when she knew I was topside, so big sup gap in that department already. Let's think about her first item. Honestly, you can't go wrong with Bandle Pipes when you have 2 ADCs and a Zinzao, so we'll build Bandle Pipes. And we'll go Frozen Heart second because they're auto-attack based, and everyone but Ori is fed. This is an absolute tragedy, Draven. This is an absolute tragedy. Well, we fucking fought while our teammate was doing grubs, and we were weak side, and we didn't act like it. But the good news is, we died, which means we're first out of base. Now let's think about Lulu's wards. She only just unlocked her Sightstone, the one ward went there. So that means that there are no wards close to mid, right? Lulu has a Trinket End that. That means she unlocked it on this sequence. We saw the ward get placed. So there's no wards in this area unless they came from the Trinket of Oriana. So we're not going to commit too much in terms of vision denial. We're just going to sweep from here to here to check for that Ori's ward. And we're going to stay on this pocket because we know we're here first and we know they don't have vision otherwise. So let's get ready on this mid-wave contest. Lulu's coming. If she's good, she'll be here, but... And there we go. That's how you play vision pockets, boys. You track their wards. Now, she's got an item. There was a pink in here, so really good we didn't go there. My boy's getting taken out, though, sadly. You alright, my friend? Sadly not. Alright, let's chill out, then. Now, I'm just going to use Hex Flash to get back to bot lane. Actually, I don't think I should go bot lane. I shouldn't go bot lane. There's no one bot lane. We can't make a play there. So let's just stay closer to mid. She still hasn't placed any wards, so there's no wards in this area. I'm just going to stay here to counter. Now, are they resetting? Still not. So they still don't have any wards in this area. Don't know what they're doing with this vision here, guys. It's a bit strange. So I am running around like a psycho right now, but I'm doing it because I have 100% certainty there's no vision here. Because I'm tracking her ward placement. I'm just going to hold this position. High chance there's a pink in this area, so we're just going to hold. And then if they contest this next mid wave, the bot wave, I can come out behind them and they have no suns. Only thing to be scared of is the mid prio. It looks like they've base. We should dive here. If Ori tries to rotate down, we can kill her on the rotate, but we are first off map here, so we can welcome them to lane with a tower dive. This guy's not allowed to rotate, though. Alright, they're sending the fucking Avengers here, so let's just... Go on these guys. Go on these guys. Why not go in? Oh, we don't have Ori ult. Ah, we don't quite have the ult yet. We should have gotten something there as they face-checked. Oh, Draven's inting. Let's not fight into them, because they obviously have more members. You want to catch them on the rotates, not when they're a big group of 4. Just go back to mid and push. Go back to mid and push. Why are we chasing after them? Go back to mid and push. Why are we responding to them? We were on the map first, and we're responding to their push on bot lane instead of just responding with our own push on mid when we're here first. What are we doing, guys? Alright, we just need to combo with Ahri. Main thing to pay attention to is that Ahri and I are synced up. If Ahri's close enough to follow my engage, we can one-shot anyone. I just need her to come to me. This looks good. No, it doesn't. She missed it. Well, we need Ahri's charm. Okay, well, they really just ran into this pit like goddamn psychos. What was that? Flash from Lulu. Alright, well, that sequence is done. You guys can finish that dragon. No idea why their whole team ran into the pit for some reason. Oh, guys. Tank it! What the fuck? I'm being trolled! Guys, I'm trying to recall, obviously. Don't let it cancel me. Oh, God. Alright, pop a recall, come out. Now, here's the thing. What lane should we deploy to, guys? Ahri's going to base. She has no health and mana. Draven's going to base. He has no health and mana. Kai'Sa is fresh out of base. Where do we go? Top lane. Mid lane's in base. Bot lane's in base. So we obviously deploy to the place where there is a teammate. Because as a support, you can't make plays by yourself. So why would you deploy to a place where you are by yourself? The answer is you don't. You always deploy to where people are. And we can look for a play. Now, we have Void Grubs, so if you do end up trading onto top tower, it's a great play. So, since there is no play to make on bot side, let's just come here, give him the plasma stack. Why are we taking so long to Kai'Sa ult? Why are we waiting until next game to Kai'Sa ult? Are we asleep? I'm pinging it. Is it up? It's up. We just didn't feel like using it this game. We want to use it next game for some reason. My dude, wake up! I'm fucking engaging. My guy didn't want to follow up at all. I know I missed the hook, but the play's still on, my friend. We take these guys out. Alright, well, I'm fucking dead, but doesn't matter. The play worked. Do they have flashes yet? Yeah, they do. I think Lulu flashed the wall in the fight. Kog'Maw, I'm not sure. Yeah, Kog'Maw did, because he flashed the wall, so they have no sums. Let's just pink this for my boy. Don't hit the ward, because otherwise the ward will reveal vision. And we can start clearing their vision. Let's keep going. They're trapped here. Only thing to watch out for is Ori rotates, so we get wards to find the rotate if it happens. We need one more member on the front here. I hooked the wall on purpose to gap close. I missed the wall. Why do I hit the wall when I don't want to hit the wall, but I miss the wall when I do? What's up with that? Why did I not just hook that wall? My brain. Can anyone understand my thought process there? Because I can't. Alright, let's run out of base. Now, the thing to note is that we are resetting slower than them, so we're second on map, which means we have to respond to what they do. We still haven't reset, so this looks bad. This is not a fight we want to take. We actually just want to get the fuck out with minimal losses, but if we're winning when we're on the wrong sequence, then it bodes well for our chances this game, so that's good. Alright, well, I guess we're just winning fights while holding 3k gold in our inventory. Let's play onto mid. Next objective is top side, so we want to bridge onto top side anyway, so we hold most of our wards. Give this guy mental damage by just not using hook. Just give him a mental breakdown. And we do our bridge onto top side. We're now first on map because of those death timers. So let's play fully onto top side. I expect that they're going to... Oh, they claimed Rift Herald? Hold up, what? Alright, let's get ready to prep a dive mid. I expect them to respond to top before they respond to mid. So let's use the fact they're probably going to show someone on top side. There it is. So Ori's dead. Riven's top. Rek'Sai's top. Let's look for fight onto mid. Don't run into the biggest group of enemies. Run into the smallest group of enemies. Just like this. There we go, boys. Don't run to the biggest group. Run to the smallest group. If only my Xin Zhao followed the same advice. But we've been completely abandoned. Alright, and we're out. We're out like the wind. Hey, it was a good play. Lulu's bullshit. Somehow they got 4 people before us, and I don't know what the hell just happened. Also, why did Ari do no damage? She's got 9 kills. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, well, they're dead. Well, there's nowhere else to go. I can go kill this guy if I want. We should play the sequence towards bot side, but it's not urgent. They're all dead anyway, so we can take our time here. Maybe salvage this play. He sees me, so he should just back up and play safe. So let's just hold our wards, because next sequence takes place on Dragon side. We don't want to place more than 1 ward onto our weak side of the map. Draven has just... Oh, that's boring. I tried, my friend. I'm not Sonic, though. I do want the cannon minion, though. Oh my fucking god. This happens to me all day, every day, my whole life. I just lose every cannon. Alright. Let's get our dragon and keep playing our setup on the bot side. Pretty sure they have no wards here. Just wanted to confirm, but they played last sequence towards top side, so I didn't expect there to be. Why are we folding? We're really responding to this, are we? The tower's already... Oh, no. Can we go into a 2-lane setup, please, guys? We need somebody bot lane. We can't play on a 1-lane setup. So my job here is to facilitate the bot wave and the mid wave to both move forward. Now, Xin Zhao has gotten distracted by a Scuttle Crab, so he's now moved onto the wrong side of the map, so don't follow this, guys. We're first on map. I chose bot side. That means we do our setup to bot side. My job right now is to facilitate these 2 waves to move up. Xin Zhao is on the wrong side of the map, completely trolling. But we just hold our ground. Now we see 1 top, 2 mid. That means bot lane's under defended. Whoever shows up here, we can make a play on. Here we go. Here's the Ori. Let's just give her the bada bing, bada boom. And that's the fast play we're looking for. There we go. And I wish my Xin Zhao was doing anything but his wolf camp. But sadly, he's doing wolf camp. And so it is what it is, but this is why we do a fast play. Now, what was their mistake, guys? Their mistake was that their Rek'Sai is topside. Don't deploy opposite of where your opponent goes when they are first on map, right? I recognized we were first on map. I deployed to the side of the map I wanted. I made the play I wanted, and they're forced to respond to me, and they didn't, so bad things happened. Now, no need to engage because their whole map's falling apart. Our best play is likely onto bot lane where they're less defended, but I can just play here to babysit this guy, basically. That was a Nautilus moment right there, wasn't it? We have Ari soon, but we should just base. We should just get the fuck out, boys. Nice job. Great sequence. I'm close to item, though, which is a shame. Take him out, boys. Now, I think the best thing to do is just reset here. Just reset, because we all need to base. 3 of us haven't based, the others 2 have. We need to sync up so that we're all in the same sequence. And then we need to do next sequence out to top side. Let's think about Lulu's wards. She can have wards in this area, but she predominantly has wards in top side and mid. So out of base, I'm going to leave her bot side vision alive. I'm going to move through like this. I might check mid, otherwise I'm just going to check shallow here, because she never went further than that. And we do deploy onto top side. I'm not worried about them doing much here. Our top wave is the same push as their bot wave, so I can do my own play here. I think I should be responding to what they do bot, but I think the asterisk on that is that we have a triple ADC comp, and because of that, we can rush a Baron if they decide to try to do fast play onto bot lane here. I forgot to sweep, but obviously there's no ward, because this guy's being a psycho. Yeah, maybe there is a ward. Now, we can just do Baron, honestly. We got 3 ADCs in their bot lane, so we can do whatever the fuck we want here, boys. So, the difference between this and last sequence, where I was first on map, is there's a Baron this time around. Now, turn is a good idea. I'm going to play for the turn by hiding in Fog of War here. Here we go. No. They're just completely giving it, aren't they? Because they sent their jungler bot with Baron up. How smart was that? Alright, beautiful. We got a nice easy Baron. Throw a hook on this guy's head. That'll do it. And we need to go into a 2-lane setup now, boys. Cogmore's given up on life. Maybe we don't need a 2-lane setup if they just kill themselves repeatedly. And look, what we want to do is cascade death timers into GG here. So let's just fight under any cost, because we win every fight, because half their team's dead. And we can probably start ending if these death timers cascade into more. Don't know what the fuck happened to my hook there. But it works. And this is a beautiful one. Alright, the boys got him. Good job. Yeah, pretty clean game. I don't think I did everything perfect, but I'll give myself an 8 out of 10. What do you get out of 10, boys? I'll give myself this game an 8. What do you guys give me? Can everyone give me a score out of 10, please? I want to see what the numbers are. Why no 10? I missed a few hooks. 9.5, 9, 6, 7. I like it. 8, 7, 0.5 for the miss hooks. Guys, 8? You guys mostly rated me higher than I rated myself. That shows a lot about one's self-perception. Some days you have to look at the mirror and realize how truly beautiful you are. 6, you died to that Riven top lane. 3, oh my fucking god, guys, I'm being roasted. I'm never asking for your opinions ever again. What is this, guys? I thought I was chuffed, and then it started spiraling down. Alright. You got me, guys. You streaming at all this coming weekend? I'm free and hoping to watch some. OML Jabber. Ha, what do you think, Jabber? I don't know if I'll have my usual setup this weekend. I was thinking of doing a, as the tax authorities would say, a business trip. Am I right? 8 is for always room for improvement. Kidding, bro, you are God. Thank you. Why didn't you destroy the Rek'Sai gates? Because I've got other shit to take care of. Here, I think what's fun to analyze is that sequence on the fast play I talked about, and the difference to the next one. Tax evasion? How is that tax evasion? I take a trip, it's for work. I claim it as a work expense. Come on, man. It's actually nuts. I need a new headset. Like, check this out. If you look at my headset, it's like, oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Ah, scuffed. From like a professional gamer, you can't have a headset that looks like that. So that's a tax write-off. And I actually did mental math, and you save like 40% when you write it as a business expense. It's kind of nuts. All right. Where was that sequence where we did that fast play under bot? It was right before we got the bot tower. Wasn't it? Okay. Nope. Yep. Nope. It was off to this. Here we go. It's here, boys. It's here. Okay. So, where did the enemy bot lane go? Huh. They're not pushing our turrets. Well, probably because they're basing with 1.7k gold that we've been mentally tracking. Okay, so their bot lane's basing, but we're on the map. The best way to measure how fast you are on the map is by asking how long it will take for you to begin attacking a tower, right? We can use that minion wave to attack that tower in about 15 seconds. They can use that wave to attack that tower in about 45 seconds. We also have triple void grubs to factor in. Who is going to be hitting the enemy's base first? The answer is we will. I call this spear theory, okay? Their spear points this far. Our spear points this far. It's like a measurement of how far pushed up you are. Our spear is closer to their heart than their spear is to ours. So if I have my spear and I'm ramming at bot lane into your heart, and it's going to hit your heart and kill you, and yours is nowhere near mine, what are you going to do? And the answer is you're going to flinch. You're going to stop pushing the spear and have to come defend your heart. So in a sequence like this, where you're first on map and your spear is closer, it means why would you respond to what they do? They will die if they ignore you. And so the only play the opponent has as the team that is second on map with the shorter spear is to respond to us in what we call a retake. Okay, if they deploy on the map with one member here, one member here, one member here, and we deploy on the map with 5 people bot side on 2 lanes, we will be diving this tower and taking it before they get anywhere near top. So it doesn't make sense for them to deploy someone top lane now, because if they deploy somebody top lane, they're going to be losing their base and their arms and their legs and everything else before they get anywhere near us. So suddenly, they have to do what's called a retake. If you deploy yourself across 3 lanes, you're spread thin and you fall apart to a team that's on faster tempo. So what you then have to do, I'm not kidding, the only macro move they can do to salvage when this far behind on tempo is 5 mid. Okay? 5 mid. If they deploy to multiple lanes, they're spread thin. We have 5 in bot side. We see 1 there, 3 here, and 1 there. That guy gets dived. So what they need to do, Orianna can't push up the bot wave. It's not safe. So they need to do a retake. So they group 5, and they walk through their jungle like this, placing wards as they go. This gives them mid prio because they have 5 mid. It forces us out of the jungle, and it allows Orianna to get dropped off bot lane, now with vision and teammates to support her. And suddenly, they have a foothold on the map with 2 waves of push and vision, and then they can send their top laner back to respond and fix the top wave. But if they don't retake their bot side jungle, it gives us the possibility to go to a fast play. Now, as I mentioned, we are first on map, they have to respond to us. I'm in their jungle, 10 seconds away from hitting a tower. What does the enemy do in response? Ward topside and move to clear red buff? But my spear is hitting your fucking arm in 0.2 seconds. How do you have time to clear red buff? Now imagine Xin Zhao's on the same page as me, and he's in here with me doing this play. And imagine our Kai'Sa has an understanding of tempo play, and she tempo skips forward with TP to mid, and Draven comes with us. Suddenly, our top laner tempo skips forward to mid and is chaperoning mid wave in. We have 4 people moving bot to dive on that wave. We bop that with 4. He gets his red. He moves to defend bot. Then we shift mid into the wave that's been prepped by our top laner, and we bop a second tower. Bang! Then we swing through their top side, so we get access to every jungle camp, and they're pinned to their base. It's a beautiful movement. Now, it's not happening on a team-wide scale because it's solo queue, but it can happen on an individual level scale if you have the means to execute. Because the moment I execute this play, look what Riven does. Riven walks out of base, kills a wave, find out her base is fucking exploding, and then stops pushing. Because my spear is closer to her heart than hers is to mine. So she can't risk to just let me ram that spear into her. So she flinches. Bang! That's macro. That's pro-level macro in a fucking solo queue game. How about that, boys? How do I recreate this in my own ranked games? You kind of don't. Unless you're nutty. Yeah. Chippy showed me a picture of him coaching the other day, and the support for his team looked very familiar. Yeah, actually, in my second year of playing pro, first year of playing pro, one of them, Chippy's and I played on the same team, and in my last year of playing pro, he was the coach of my team, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. That was some rocket science shit, though, wasn't it? You're a G for educational stuff. Yeah, that was some rocket ship stuff, though. OMG, this is insane. Can you play top lane? Bro, I can play everything, but not very well. I know all the roles, and I know how it should look. I just don't know how to pilot the characters. Does that make sense? 1 sec, I'm reading something, guys. All right, we got a blind pick. I think Leona's my fall to blind pick. Rakan's a close second. Here's the thing with Rakan is highly counterable, but there are very few counters. So there's a few, but they're mostly combination bot lanes. And the thing is in solo queue is very often, 95% of the time, people don't actually pick the counters. And even if they do, you get by with it. So Rakan is not a blind pick in pro play because I'll pick more Caitlyn or fucking something and you'll just explode. But in solo queue it is. So I'm going to blind pick Rakan because I have no fear. And honestly, now that they've picked Ezreal, the only thing that makes this an impossible play to lane is if they pick a mage support. I think Karma's the worst. Any variation of like a range support, if they play it perfectly, if they start in lane level 1, if they throw Qs as we enter, if they slow push, if they crash clean wave crashes without minions around, if they play it perfect in terms of wave management, it's a literally impossible matchup. There's nothing you can do to make it playable. But 9 times out of 10, or 99 times out of 100, they won't do that. So I can actually just pick Rakan and get away with it. Janna playable? Bro, line pick Janna, please. I'm a high school league coach, 2 different states, and it's mostly coaching low-elo players, but state tournament is this weekend for one, and I'm excited to see my students duke it out. Good luck with that, man. That's fun. I did quite a bit of collegiate stuff. I got 1 year when collegiate really became big, I was still playing pro. I got 3 offers of scholarships in the US, and I was like so naive to what it was all about because I asked them what the salary was, and they were like, "What are you talking about? You get a scholarship." And I was like, I see. You know, we're at different points in our life because you're used to having 16 and 17-year-olds and you give them education and they love it. But I've been working and receiving a salary for 5 years at this point. So it's a bit of a cringeaholic to turn down a team that's giving me money for a team that's giving me education when I've already been earning money for 5 years as an adult. So yeah, we knowed that one, sadly. How many champs do pro players trade? As many as they can without becoming a potato, which is usually a lot because they play a lot. We start collegiate next year also. College here is a scam. All right, your whole education system's a scam. Oh no. All right. Silas support. Don't know how I feel about that. The biggest thing with Silas support, I think it's most akin to Pantheon support. And the thing that makes Pantheon support so powerful is he just has immensely powerful base stats on everything he does. So that's the thing, is if we make it through the first couple levels, this becomes an infinitely easy lane. It honestly is like, if we make it to 3rd recall, we're fine. I think as soon as we get level 6, Silas is just a mid laner with no farm, right? But in the early levels, he has Ignite, he has Electrocute, he has high base stats. He's basically Thanos. So we're already down a combat some because he took Cleanse, which means I'm very vulnerable. And now we're also vulnerable to Sylas having high base stats. So the answer is we just got to play like absolute pussies early. Make it through a few levels, and then we'll be chilling. But I will be infinitely more useful than him later. Isn't he annoying for you? Absolutely he is. That's the thing with Rakan that I always say. Rakan is a melee support with a range support's base stats, right? That's literally in essence what Rakan is. Naut lore wiki. Check this shit out. I'm going to pull up Nautilus. Look at my base stats. 30 armor, 32 magic resist, 39. 39 armor. Right? What's his health? Less than me. How about that? All right. No one look at my example. My example sucked. All right. No one look at it. All right. Well, enemy starts. Dude, I haven't seen a level 1 invade yet this season. How about that, chat? How about that? All right. We probably don't want to fight them level 1 because Ezreal's Faker and Sylas is Faker, but Sylas might recall. Ignite super late. That way his barrier can't block it. That's the tip, boys. Ignite super late. Barrier can't block it. Well, that's his that, and that's his that. Those are their AD sums. That's the number 1 tip, boys. Hold on to it. The only reason to Ignite early is to stop healing. They don't have healing because you didn't take someone to heal. Therefore, you should hold Ignite to as late as possible to negate the effect of his barrier, which will expire before the Ignite. Now, there's not much I can do here other than just look at this guy and be angry at him. Perfect wave management so far by my Corki, which is really nice to see. Love to see some perfect wave management from ADC, because that's the number 1 thing that triggers me. I wish I hit my knock-up, because he would have died if I flashed. I should have flashed, man. True, he has no flash. Oh, I'm a griefer. I should have flashed on him. It's alright. He gave me another shot. He gave me another shot. I'll take that because that gives me a fast recall. Dumbest thing to ever say, but it's actually legit. That literally favors me because of the fast recall I get. And now while their support 6-bot like a potato catching XP, their ADC loses farm, and I get a super fast recall, which gets me on the map first, which gets me roaming mid. So I think there I should have flashed him the first time. Then I should have gone E level 2, so I had a way out after I flashed in. Honestly, I think I could have done it as well without taking a tower shot if I aimed it better, but I'm a fucking grief at this game, so is what it is. Alright, let's just stand here. What's the game clock looking? This is a good gank, even if it just gets health, because health is a valuable resource. Imagine walking off base and losing half your health, and now you have to recall. How fucking annoyed are you, by the way? You're really annoyed, right? If you just got on the map and now you have to recall again. Let's get water on his raptors so we can see its respawn timer. Should respawn at 4:30, which is in a minute 20, and that will last just after 90 seconds, so it'll still be alive after that. I did overstay my roam a bit and lose XP though, which is a little bit of a shame. Now, if Sylas is good, he'll roam here. Actually, no, Ezreal doesn't have... Oh, Ezreal might base for tier. If Ezreal bases for tier, then Sylas should roam. Yep, he's roaming. I can't do much to help that Hecarim. I'm sorry, my friend, but at least you have the longsword advantage, and at least the AD carry doesn't know what a minion looks like. I don't think that's good from Sylas, because the thing is, Sylas is going to lose a cannon wave and a half worth of XP for that, and that's not going to be worth it on a gold and XP dependent champion who has to max his abilities. Can we deny the cannon? Oh my god, we denied the cannon. I'm a fucking terrorist to this guy. Now, come with me, Corki. We can cut off his rotate and deny his XP here. Come. I just don't want to let Sylas come back. That way, Sylas loses all that XP, and he'll become a potato for the rest of the game if he does. There we go. So Sylas just lost a wave and a half of XP, which is infinitely bad on a champion that is XP dependent, like a mage. So that's going to be very painful for him. And looks like my Hecarim is trying to sequence into a dragon. So what we should aim to do is crash next wave and then just take dragon on spawn. We know where their jungler's pathing. He's bot to top, so he shouldn't be here. Plus he has delayed recall on first sequence. Probably a good idea for me to just recall right now, actually, because the wave's bouncing. My ADC doesn't need me, and I can easily sneak in a recall during this wave state. And I can be pretty confident I'm not going to miss anything. We'll swap to Sweeping Lens as well. And we'll sprint out. Now, we should probably try play for a gank on this. Can get shut down. Silas, no F. Look at wave. So, I think a really good play here is that we focus on getting the kill on this wave, and then we transition into the dragon after. I don't like this invade much, because Silas could easily move here out of base. I'm going to have to move for this. I don't want to lose this XP, though, but... yeah, this is just a stupid play. This is just a really stupid play. He's playing around Veigar. He's roaming without a recall. Just chill, dude. Do you see the bot wave? I feel like no one on my team looked at the bot wave there. Because it was obviously a bot play, but we ignored it. Okay, would love to try to get the kill on Silas. He still has no flash for the time being, which means he's very vulnerable. And I don't think he'll expect us to engage on him rather than the Ezreal, so... they actually don't know what minions look like, though. My Corki is becoming Thanos this game. Ah, he's paying attention. If he's not paying attention, we kill him. But we test him. I would never do that if I was 500 LP higher. But we test the people at this rank, you know? Alright, really good we fast push the final wave to get a clean wave crash. That'll maximize the tower damage we get, which is always a good thing. So here we go. We get maximum tower damage now. We see their support. Their jungler, sorry. Now, there is fruit in river, but I don't want to leave my ADC alone. What I'm doing is I'm just playing a pocket of Fog of War while still in XP range. So I'm going to sit behind him. If Silas E's in because he thinks Corki's alone, I'll pop out a Fog of War and kill him. He still has he has flash up now, though. Let's see if he's stupid enough to engage on a guy. Yep, he is. And we burn his flash. Really good. This is how you do Fog of War play, guys. That's up. That's up, flash. Now, it's a really good recall. I'm going to take the recall because I have wards to unlock. It is optional to skip this recall to gank mid. But I'm going to take it because I do want to play through bot lane, not through mid. We'll build this because the item's broken. Now, the only thing here is we're in an awkward spot because the best lane to play through is bot lane, but they have a TF. Usually when you verse TF, you play through mid. Only problem is my mid laner is a walking potato. So I think we should trade Dragon for Void Grubs here. So let's trade Dragon for Void Grubs because we're not fighting with 0-2 and a Veigar. And we are just going to have to play through bot lane and accept that TF gets there first, which is a shame, but it's fine. So let's trade it for Vision as well. I misplaced that ward. It shouldn't actually be in pink ward range. That's why you placed that ward. Silly me. There's Silas. He's popping a Sweeping Lens, but I'm faker with the wards though. And I do want to track where Silas goes, but I want to get XP even more, so I'm just going to focus on XP. Let's trade on a dive here. We're not allowed to let this guy into tower. So I think this is probably not a very good play by him, because they're losing so much bot lane while he does that play. So we just don't let Ezreal into the tower. There we go. And this guy truly does not know what a minion looks like this game. Now that's a mid-gank angle, because we know Silas is bot, so I'm just going to ping this guy danger. There's obviously wards in this area, because this is where Silas was, so let's clear a few. But I want to aim to be back in time for next bot wave, and all of the fear around the play onto bot lane is now gone, because we know that they just used the TF ult. This I'm not a big fan of, but we'll play it out with the boys. No, 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 please no. We need to play on Corki. Play bot. No TFR. So they still have no Silas Flush. I do want to get that kill because it's a pretty high value kill. And I'm just doing that Fog of War thing. So we know we're weak side. It's a good time to take a recall right now. But the thing is, I don't have anything to recall for other than wards, and I don't think it's worth it. I just want to stay here. Obviously, Silas is in the lane bush. It's the most obvious thing I've ever seen in my life. Why else would Kindred be here? Is he not? No, he's just in lane. Okay, we'll chill. I think we can one-shot the Silas. If he walks up and I have flash, I can just flash on him with Corki to bounce off. So once these 2 minions die, I can move forward. And I'm just going to look to flash on the Silas here. And we can probably kill him in a one-shot. So I'll just ult from the bush. That'll get me through the lockout, and then I can flash on them. He is playing extraordinarily safe, though. Now, they don't know I'm here. A good try. Now, once my W's up, I'm just going to flash RW, and it'll be a CC chain. Oh, see if they walk up. Corki keeps using his Q on the wave, otherwise I would go. Okay, bit awkward, because he... Apparently, Rakan ult cancels Rakan W. Did you guys know that? I've never played Rakan into Rakan before, so I didn't know about that interaction. You guys know Rakan ult cancels Rakan W? I didn't. Well, we learn something every day, don't we? Okay, let's try to recall, because they're obviously basing, so we can't let them get out before us. And we're going to have to open up through mid, and we're going to have to ping our mid laner to be careful, because we know Silas gets there first. He's first, care. Get him some pings, because I know the Silas did recall before me since I went for the play on Kindred. There he is. Good thing I gave pings, but the guy didn't listen to them anyway, so what was the fucking point of giving the pings only for him to just ignore them? And not too bad. Alright. Got him. Put the pressure on with auto attacks. Nice. And I'll just chase in case this is going to be a pain in the ass. There you go, you got that, my friend. Now let's dump wards and recall. There's never anything wrong with dumping wards. You just don't want to delay your recall too much. Most important thing is to get to base fast. So we place wards. They're not optimal warding locations, but it doesn't matter where they go. As long as they go somewhere, they're going to be useful. And then we just get out on the next sequence, and we play for bot side. Now, Hecarim's overstaying here. I think this is a mistake. He's either going to die to Silas, who's fresh off base, or he's going to give up Dragon here because he overstayed. Hecarim literally got 3 kills, so I don't know why he's sticking around on the map. And I don't know why he's surprised that he died to someone who's fresh off base when he isn't spending the gold from 3 kills. So people are going to do dumb stuff. It is what it is. You just have to work with it. Now I can just kill this guy by myself. Benefit of Zeke's, you do so much damage. And that's a really nice play. I can move closer to mid now since we know nothing will happen bot lane. We just put that 1 ward for a proxy. I'm not afraid about moving topside vision because I don't want to play topside of the map anyway. So because of those bot side wards, we can see we don't have to go bot lane for a while because there's no champions. So we'll just hover on the mid. See if some dumb stuff happens. Nice. And I'm going to move closer to bot in case this guy responds. There's a pink ward here. Now, as long as he's not responding, I'm happy to clear this. Corki's going to base after that, so let's flip it. Let's go full topside now. So that's the ending of a sequence. Most people are basing. I don't need to base, so I can just flip it. Play for the people who are on the map. Only person on the map is Hecarim, so I guess we're going to play for Hecarim now. Now, it's not a smart play by him, because obviously half our team's in base. So, you know, he's fucking killing himself. I guess I can just watch him die. Every time this guy dies, he has something to ping, doesn't he? Jump in, jump in, jump in, jump in, jump, what? Jump in, jump, W. I'm falling asleep. I'm sorry, Corky, but you have W and I have two E's. Put them together. It's a sick play if I bounce off you, but he didn't see the angle. Okay, so the answer is we're second on map here, guys, which means we have to do a sequence towards the enemy, right? They're on the map. We're only now arriving on the map with Hecarim. So they're showing intent to play topside to dive my Veigar. So I have to play topside to defend that play. Now, I can't hold mid by myself, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Shadow Kindred. If they hit the mid tower, they hit the mid tower. Luckily, they're not hitting it too much. And the only person on the map right now I can play with is Veigar. So I guess I'm going to go hang out with Veigar. Don't really want to make a play, though. I just want to babysit. Serve health, and we're right here in time to deny. So if I went bot side right now, my Veigar would get dived and die for free, which is, again, why you need to pay attention to whether or not you're on map first or second. Very nice. So, good thing we went to the right side. I'm going to pop an insta-recall. Oh, fuck. That guy's crazy. Alright, I don't want that smoke. So what I'm going to do, we're functionally useless. Let's press B. Let's move on to next sequence. Now, here's the fun part. There are 3 enemies intending to recall and 2 enemies who are currently dead. Compare my speed out of the base to theirs. And what you'll notice is that I'm on the map first. I'm running out of base as we speak. Silas is dead, Kindred is dead, and those 3 need to recall. So, if they stay on the map, we run out, we kill them. If they don't stay on the map, I am now first out of base. I can go anywhere I want, I can do whatever I want. What I want to do is play onto the top side, because the objective is Herald. If they start Herald right now, we should definitely contest it, because they're giga overstaying without a recall. Alright, let's move in. This is the only guy on the map so far. Only problem is, he's a mid laner, not a support, so he can fuck my shit up. He can't contest like this. He can't contest like this. Oh, what is that cooldown? What is his E cooldown? He just used it. What a champion, by the way. I'm sorry, but they're not allowed to contest like this. What is that? What is his E cooldown? Alright, that was some crazy shit that they get away with that. His E cooldown, 3 seconds. Fucking Avengers Assemble on my ass. Contesting vision with whole team in base. What the fuck? Guy's so lucky. He's so good. God freaking damn it. Alright, well, we're all fucking dead. It's a bit of a team gap. My Hecarim died 7 times and pinged the enemy every time, and my top's 1 and 5, but we didn't show negativity till now, so let's lock back in. Alright, enemy want to fight. What do? Whatever they want. They probably take Herald on base. After that, what side of the map do we play towards? Dragon is next objective, so let's play towards Dragon side. If they're good at the game, what they'll do is they'll deploy top side, and they'll place Herald, and me being a Dragon will be useless. But because it's a solo queue game, I know they'll never do that, so what we'll do is we'll just stick to playing the side of the map that I choose, and we'll act like we're first on map even though they're holding Herald. Okay, looks like they are doing exactly what I expected. Holy shit, but they're fucking Thanos on their team though, right? Look at that. Look, it's a problem of items at this point. They just have more items than us, because we should win that fight pretty hard, don't you think? Oh, I fucking griefed it, boys. How? How? There's no universe that hit me, by the way. What was that? Alright, I've been completely scammed by that Ezreal, I swear. Hello, I love watching your videos. Hello, I love watching your videos. I'm glad you like watching my videos, and I'm glad you posted the same message at the same time on Twitch and YouTube. What a man. What a move. Paid chatter. Bro, people can't be genuinely nice in my chat. They have to be paid. Am I right? Yeah, it's not worth it. Look, I feel let down. Silas is Thanos because everyone fucking died to him, and he just became a mid laner. And my Hecarim and my top laner and my mid laner are all potatoes. But at least we had fun with the ADC. He was pretty good. The Silas is good, though. He's definitely a good player, that's for sure. Huh. Now we should bridge into top here. Let's get a mid ward as we go. Bro, everywhere I go, there's just more of them than us. I can't do more. We got this, Corky. Everywhere we go, there's more of them than there are us. But sometimes you win the 2v3 anyway. So the odds are stacked against you, you make magic happen. Who cares? Are we just doing this? I'm down. Let's just do it. I'm so down. I don't know where you think the damage is coming from, but if you think there's damage, I will believe. Look, I want to tank the Baron for you, but if I... I feel like Hecarim doesn't know the Baron buff passive that reduces your damage to half if you tank it. And I can't tank it because I don't have any armor. So if he tanks it, he does no damage, and so we can't do Baron. So I don't know where he thinks the damage is coming from. Because either I tank it and die, and he does full damage, but I die, or he tanks it but does no damage. But sorry, keep playing with the Corky. The Corky is locked the fuck in. That hit? Alright, look, I got hit by bullshit Ezreal, but at least I hit bullshit Rakan Qs, so we've got that in our favor, chat. Let's soak XP for 11, because 11 is nice. Let's continue playing onto top side of the map, because that's the side of the map I want to play for. We're matched in tempo, and a trade is always going to be beneficial if you're winning. So let's play from the mid wave into the top wave. We hover mid until we reach level 11. It's apparent they're not contesting. We fold top. That wave arrives before that wave, and so we can use that wave to take that tower. Oh. So let's move into top, arrive here as the wave crashes, and just give support while the tower's taken. Now the one thing to note is that we recalled on Ezreal, which means we're second on map, which means they get to clear vision. So let's shift our wards to places like this that are less likely to be found by sweepers, and we'll just play for defensive vision, and we'll concede the river. Hecarim didn't get the memo that we're conceding the river. Hecarim, you know that your team's in base, right, buddy? I don't think he knows that his teammate's in base. He's baited us all to kill ourselves. What are we doing? This is terrible. What the fuck am I... Okay, we fucking saved it. It was so doomed. My teammates just got bored and killed themselves, but then so did Kindred, so now the game's not over. So we have that in our favor at least. There are inters on both teams. Okay. Oh, we can keep holding this Baron. We have TP on the Yas. I do need to recall, though, and I doubt that they're going to risk a Baron here, so... Oh, I need to get off vision to do this recall, though. My Yasuo is thinking positive. I like it. My Yasuo is thinking positive. Now, I don't think they have a reason to recall. They only got 2 kills on the tower, and they're super far ahead, so I think that walking into bot side was risky by heck there. Now, what we should do, we should let them have Dragon and just trade it for Vision onto Baron, because we're not going to win a Dragon fight second on map face checking into Ezreal Qs and Gnar Qs and a TF hiding in a bush with a gold card. So let's just give it and trade Baron Vision for the Dragon. And we even have really good Baron Threat as well. The only problem is they can check with Ez-ult and with TF ult. Oh shit, what dumb stuff are we doing here now, boys? Can I salvage this fight? I can salvage this fight. Is it enough? It is enough. I fucking salvaged it. Alright, let's get the drag. Indeed, it's a good call. Oh. The good news is, guys, if your Yasuo falls behind, he can ult off your ult, which is really good utility. Right? Champions with crowd control are the type of champions that you want to play low income. And so low-income Yasuo is working really well if I get big Rakan knockups. Positivity, boys. We can't lose. Holy shit, this thing takes ages. Now, there is a possibility of them doing a counter Baron. If Na's good, he'll chase out our recalls here. And then they'll counter Baron since we're delayed coming off base. We need to watch out for counter Baron. Be fast, Baron. Holy fucking shit, he's stopping to take a Scuttle Crab. When they're literally going to start Baron, by the way. If they're any good at the game, they actually just start Baron right now. And we are going to have a hard time walking in. And my Hecarim is going to kill himself trying to walk in. But thank fuck they didn't. I can check it with Redemption, but it's a bit of a waste. You have to. Yeah, they're in there. They're baiting it. They're baiting. Don't fall for it, chat. Now I can check this because I'm Rakan. I don't give a shit. Oh, I fucked it. I fucked this fight. Oh, you guys fucked it even harder than me, though, so... I don't feel bad about it, do I? Oh, I fucked this fight so bad. I smurfed the last one. I just used everything on the floor this fight. What? At least I tanked the gold cut. You know what? Best part about playing support, guys, if you miss everything, at least you absorb damage. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Sometimes if you just take damage instead of other people, it's enough to win the fight. It's actually genius. It's so smart. Just be bad at the game, pick support, and just absorb damage with the face. At least he gold carded me, am I right? So smart. Alright, well, I fucked that fight, but the good news is I have flash for the next one, so we should be fine. I'm gonna build my Dawn Core. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Why didn't I build Mikhail's Crucible against TF? That's silly. You know, I have a friend. He's a student of mine that is now one of my good mates. I met with him in real life, even. He plays a lot of AP Rakan mid for fun. And he had like 5 support items once, and he did the biggest fucking shield on me I'd ever seen in my life. And so I said, I'm gonna play Dawn Core Rakan in my next game. And instead of building tank items, I'm going to build enchanter items and just do shields that big, because I don't see a way it's possible to lose when your shields are as big as his shields were. Now, I don't know why we're getting put on the clock right now, because we should definitely be defending our Nexus, guys. Please go bot lane, somebody. Why are we putting ourselves on a clock here? Now, let's sneak a ward onto Baron. Need to play safe. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Vega's on vision bot lane. What are you doing? What is he doing? Why are you Hecarim ulting the support? What the fuck is he doing? No regard for his own life, by the way. Makes me waste my ult and shit for him. I actually can't. Alright, my shields are getting big, guys. My shields are getting pretty big. Can we kill this guy too? Yeah, we can. Oh my god, it's GG. We did it. The power of friendship, me and you, Corky. Holy shit. This Corky's locked the fuck in. He wants LP. Sometimes you can tell when someone wants to win. And this guy wants to fucking win. Look at him. He's hitting the Nexus, not the champions. He wants to win. Alright, we did it, boys. The GOAT. Alright, well, my Hecarim died 13 times and won a game he shouldn't have, but hey, we take it. That engage was a pretty nice one. He can have an honor. And that guy, honestly, he was a good teammate. He entered, but he stayed positive, and he had... I mean, he was all around a pleasure to play with. We've got to watch that engagement, though, because that was a fun one. Thoughts on support Yorick? Terrible. I don't even have to see it. I just know it is. It just sounds terrible. It sounds so bad. Where was it? It was even earlier. Surely there's just a big splash of red. Oh, it was even earlier, was it? Later? I'm so confused, guys. Just use my flash as the indicator. It's next flash. Which means it's the fight after this, isn't it? This one? When did I flash? Yeah, it's this one, boys. Sometimes you just gotta overuse your spells in order to remove counterplay. When the going gets hard, you remove the counterplay from them. Holy shit, yeah, you can't react to that. You cannot react to that at all. Can I check my damage on my my Zeeks at the end of the game too? 100 on that, 500. Yeah, you know, ulti cooldown's what it's about though. Hey, not bad. Diamond 1, we're moving up on the board, guys, and we're almost at a positive win rate. We're almost 50% win rate. Almost. We're still negative, but we're getting there. We had a rough start to the season after not playing any League of Legends for 2 months. I look forward to your 1 tip per champion video. I wonder if you use one of mine Warwick tips or somehow find one I never heard of. I have about 5 million mastery and the champion can provide more tips. Well, go ahead. If you have tips for Yorick, leave it in chat. Currently, I'm at letter S. So I've done everything up until champion letter S. So if your champion starts with a letter of the alphabet after S, then chuck it in chat with tips. Yorick? Not Yorick, Warwick? I said Warwick. I just have an accent. What do you want from me? Yeah, the video is currently 40 minutes long, and I'm 2/3 finished. So I go away for a week, so expect to see it not this weekend, but the one after, or slightly later. Depends if the video's sponsor wants redrafts of the sponsorship integration or not. We shall see. I watched your videos. Great job, man. I made 5 divisions in 1 month. Hey, you're smurfing, man. That's it. But what I always say is it's a little bit loaded in the sense that you can probably attribute some of your gains to me helping you. But I think the inherent fact that you went out and sought coaching or sought educational videos shows dedication. And if you have that level of dedication, you're probably the type of person that you were going to improve anyway, right? So I think I can take some credit for your success, but I think you have to take the vast majority. Because I may have helped you, but you were the type of person who was going to succeed to begin with. Am I right? There you go. That's the spiel we want to hear. But I think that is also an effect that makes bad coaches seem good sometimes. I think a lot of bad coaches give people 0 value, and then the person improves because they're the type of person who went out and looked for coaching because they want to improve. So the person was going to improve anyway. They just got bad coaching, did nothing, and they improved anyway. But I'm not saying that's me. I'm the best coach ever, I swear. I've made too many mistakes in my elo. Just not making mistakes. Sweet of you is the answer. Nice. Warwick heals from passive by after mitigation damage. So items like Abyssal Mask actually help in heals. Do I go more obscure or common tips? It's an okay one, but I think the thing I'm looking for most is like if you have like a cool combo or a cool interaction or like a cool thing you can do. So like an example would be Kale can hit Baron over wall. Ornn can W into walls and take the base gate. Fuck, what else? I don't know. Nautilus can R-flash in order to do an instant knock-up. Yuumi, when she hops off, always hops off in the direction of her Nexus. What else is there? Lux has a wave clear breakpoint at level 5, where she can full clear a wave in 2 E's, which is faster than most other champions in the game. It's a very special one. What do I pick? You know, I think my Morgana stats are too disgusting. I'm just going to play Morgana again. Although I think it's terrible into Lee Sin. I just enjoy it, and I'm here to get LP, and playing Morgana is getting me a lot of LP, so let's just keep playing Morgana, boys. Beautiful. Became a member level student. Hey, I didn't even know there was like membership things on YouTube. I must have set that up years ago. If you want to go to the real stream, it's on Twitch. But what's funny is currently I have double the viewers on YouTube than Twitch. So I don't know what's up with that, guys. What's up with that? I guess I'm a YouTuber, not a Twitch streamer, eh? I have a 9 to 5 when I get off work and hop on with my buddies in bot lane. The Yorick Jin synergy is actually crazy. Dude, you like throw the E at them and then Jin W, and then they get mauled by the ghouls because they're stuck in melee range of ghouls. Is that how it works? That's so funny. It has its moments. Hell yeah, it does. No ads on YouTube. So smart. There are ads on YouTube, though. I enabled them. So there should be, unless you have premium, in which case I still get paid. So thank you for supporting me. Nice. YouTube Premium. How OP is it? I downloaded YouTube Premium because here's the thing, guys, is for 2 years, 2018 and 2019, I played on teams, 2 different teams, but both of them were based out of Melbourne. So I lived in Melbourne. But every weekend on Saturday, Sunday, we played pro matches in the studio in Sydney. Sydney is about a 10-hour drive from Melbourne. So you'd fly it, obviously, but the flight takes about an hour. So every single week for 2 years, I flew to Sydney on Friday, stayed in a hotel room, played my pro match in the evening, and then flew back to Melbourne. So it's like an hour and 10-minute flight, but obviously when you factor in to and from the airport and time waiting, the real time from door to door is like 4 or 5 hours. This shit was exhausting. So I used to read books. I was very cultured. I used to read books. I used to like, not self-help books, but like I like books on like self-betterment, you know, like leadership books, things like that. And then I did some crime fiction. That shit was so good. And then I found out that if you have YouTube Premium, you can download YouTube videos and watch them on a plane. So I stopped reading books. So I stopped reading books after that, and I just started watching YouTube videos. TikTok brain before TikTok even existed. So, you know, is it healthy? You know, it's not as good as the self-help books, but you can watch some Veritasium or some fucking engineering shit, I don't know, that you could learn off YouTube. I think I learnt off YouTube. Just see my brother, he's 12 years old, and his geography skills are insane. Because he just watches videos like Country Balls on YouTube. Learns all about countries. It's fucking nuts. Warwick Q can follow TP? That's what I want, man. Because you put that in a YouTube video, a clip of a Warwick, like, teleporting across the map, and people fucking piss themselves laughing, it makes great content. That's what I want to hear. Now you're thinking like a YouTuber, my friend. Oh my god, it was so close, but I didn't fuck it up, guys. I am like the CEO of fucking up my Morgana jungle clears, but we're on par to not fuck up a jungle clear. Don't jinx it, though. Don't jinx it, chat. Holy shit, we haven't fucked it up yet, chat. We're kind of popping. This guy's pinging top lane, but if you know anything about playing jungle, it's that you don't gank same side, otherwise you just become a potato for the rest of the game. So we're not going to do that. We are, in fact, not going to gank Tay. I probably should have ganked Tay. Yeah, I definitely should have ganked. He's a severe lack of teleport, so it would have been a very valuable kill. Ah, well, you know. I'm believing in myself, not in these guys. Plus, I am susceptible to being invaded by Lee Sin, because he does win the 1v1. So I don't want to leave myself open to being invaded, and the best way to do that is to skip camps. Skipping camps gets you invaded all day of the week. Oh, fuck. Boys are doing some shit. We might have to get involved here. You know what? I could get kills top, or I could get kills bot, but the difference is the kills bot involve a full clear as well, so they're just more optimal kills, so we'll fucking take it. But now my top laner hates me for the rest of the game. So be it. Now, don't know where Lee pathed. If he did path to bot crab, I'm going to have a really hard time getting it. So hopefully Kale spots where he goes. Because if he's waiting for me, I might just die here. Okay, he went to gank bot. Thank fuck. Alright, we can get the crab still. It might cost me my bot lane's life, but at least I'll get the... No, I won't get the crab. I won't get it, I don't have smite. What we'll do is we'll drive by gank mid. This guy will feel safe because he knows his jungler's here. I'm a fucking intel. I should have just walked off and taken the crab, not being a fucking inter who tried to gank. Oh, well, you know it works. As long as I can just clear my jungle camps and not get invaded, I'm happy. Holy fuck, their support is top lane at 3 minutes, by the way. How annoyed is my Kayle? Very annoyed, you can tell. Are they actually going to dive him? No, they're not. Didn't think so. Well, the good news is, I'm significantly ahead in farm right now. This is never going to work, because they obviously warded this area, and we don't have any way to fucking crowd control him except for me, and he's just going to run away. So, we just pop a recall, keep on keeping on. Look, I'm pretty inactive this game, but what I don't really care about is the fact I'm getting a bunch of farm. So, I'm getting a bunch of farm, and that's going to sequence me into neutrals, and potentially I can pick up a neutral objective just because I'm clearing faster than Lee. Like, I think I get his bot side here, right? If he's bad, he would have cleared his camps and then recalled. So, potentially I can snipe the Raptors here. It is a little risky because my bot lane doesn't have move and Pyke will move up. But I think I can get away with it. And then do a drive-by on mid on the way out. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Pyke's not quite moving mid. Low chance this works because Windwall exists, but we'll give it a go anyway. Got the fucking... The Flash and the Dark Harvest, baby. Alright, Pyke's here, so be careful. Now, just gotta wait for my bot lane to get pushed while they're doing whatever this is. And then, once my bot lane gets pushed and they answer... Oh my fucking god, please leave me alone. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, he's in my jungle! Alright, look, should have fucking known. I should have just held my Q. If I just held my Q, I would have been fine. Ah, shit. The Pyke is very active, but it's not hard to be active as Pyke into Braum, so it's pretty standard. Alright, I really want to get this dragon, boys. Morgana is absolute crack cocaine at taking neutral objectives, so I would love to get it. We're not going to do a Twitch? You don't care? Alright, well, Twitch is spacing. Dragon's dead. They should never get that, by the way, but fine, they can have it. And we're going to have to cover this guy from the fucking impending doom that he's about to face. He's fine. I just want to get my camp stead before this bloody objective spawns. I am very AFK on my first few clears, but it's what I've done every game, and my win rate's nuts, so we'll take it. I think his topside's up. It's got a weird respawn timer, because he's been doing so much skipping camps that it's really hard to actually keep track of the timer for his respawning camps, hey? But I'm going to give it a squiz, give it a little eyeball. See what I find, see if there's anything going on in there. Okay, well, Pyke's basing, and we all know what Pyke's doing after he bases, is he's running to Void Grubs, so we've got to be ready for the sup gap that we're about to face on the Void Grub fight. Well, I'm going to play close to here and try and make a play before the sup gap gets here. Oh, he eat in. Happy days. Nice, we take that. Oh my fucking god, it's the Avengers! It's the fucking Avengers top lane. Alright, you guys better take something, because every time I go to a neutral, the fucking Avengers are here, and everyone but my support is here. Let's just do tier 2 boots. And a pink ward. And I missed the sweeper lens. I was too slow to buy it. You know, they're losing a lot. So we have that, Copium. I literally just can't get to that to contest it. I'll get my ass beat by the fucking Avengers again. So he can have it. That's fine. We'll go check his camps. Again, I can't fucking track his camps this game. I'm thinking too hard with my brain. Yeah, I thought it was up. Alright, we'll trade his camps for the objective. It's better than nothing. And their 80 carries going to outer space. I'm just not the main character this game. I'm really not the main character this game. Like, the fucking Avengers show up anytime I do anything. And my support is making Matey carry 5-0, but he's doing it at the sacrifice of me getting invaded every 3 seconds. So, you know, you live and you learn. What we do is we play on Twitch now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make as many of my camps dead as I can while Twitch is in base, and then time to make it back bot lane as Twitch gets to lane, and we're just going to babysit him and let him carry our ass. Because easiest way to win a game of League of Legends, guys, is just stand next to the guy who's strong, because the chance of winning a fight when you're next to the guy who's strong is a lot higher. So we'll just do that. So I can skip one camp. I'm going to make sure to get the Raptors, though, just because... Hey, someone's subbed. Thanks, dude. We take that. We'll get this real quick, and then we'll just transition to playing for bot. And try and make the play before Lee Sin blows the whole map up. There we go. And let's move in and try and take this bot dive. Now, if Lee Sin's cross-mapping, I won't be able to win the fight topside anyway, so the best thing I can do is trade. And if he's coming bot lane, I can be there to counter. Hey, another sub. Oh, shit. Alright. Outplayed. Press flash art. Get wrecked, noobs. Now, I'm going to recall because there's no play on bot because he's laning mid and there's no one to kill bot lane, so we're just going to enter next sequence fast. I'm feeling like this is going to be better this match, so let's get that. And we'll move out, and we'll just keep playing on Twitch's timer to babysit him. Oh. Nice, boys. Okay. Well, my team's giga slow out of base, so I might actually have time to farm here. Dragon in 30. I have time for like one camp. That's about all. We're not in a rush to start this neutral on spawn, though, because enemy's going to get to it on time. And I probably can't gank top here without losing that dragon. Plus, we play for Twitch. I just said that, didn't I? So, let's keep playing for my boy. Alright, enemy support walking top lane with dragon up. Sucks to be you, Kale, but at least we'll get a neutral for it. He's just fucking ganking top of dragon up. Alright. I think we learned that in kindergarten, right, guys? I should have fucking saved my bind, my W. I didn't want to bind him without my W up. This guy's having a mental breakdown, but it's fine, dude. And we'll just keep playing with Twitch. Now, Twitch is on the map. We don't want to slow down the tempo of the game. We want to block Yasuo from getting bot lane so we can get the bot tower. That is the play. Now, let's cut this guy off. And this is why you play with where you're strong, because it forces the enemy to respond in a place they don't want to respond. Right? Lee Sin had to come and answer that play because he wasn't in a position to trade anything. Oh, please, why? Oh, why? You just gave him a giant shutdown. Oh, you're executed. You're a genius. Alright, well, I guess I'll take the bot tower then. I guess this is my wave and my bot tower. Hell yeah, baby. But Lee Sin has to play on my terms. If I come bot lane and I play with Twitch, I guess he has to come bot lane and fight the Twitch. That's why we skip the camps, boys. Now, I'm going to be giga delayed out of base, but it's going to be worth the reward of first tower of the game, so we're just going to do it anyway. There we go, we got it. And now I can just press B, move out of base on next sequence, and I'm not going to have time to farm again. So this is the one downside. I skipped camps to make that play, obviously worth it. Now I'm going to be lost out of base. I'm probably going to have to skip camps again. So here's what I'm looking at, guys. Walking out of base. This is where my teammates are. This is where I am. There are enemies in river. The chance of a fight happening with 9 people on the map is 100% guaranteed. So I don't have time to farm. I have to play catch up. This is what happens when you delay recalls. Worth delaying recalls in this case because we got a lot, but it still carries that consequence that now you have to respond to what's happening on the map around you. So no time to farm anything. You have to play with what's realistic, which is joining fights in progress and getting involved. I'm a fucking inter. My champ's so awkward. I just need my ult, please. Oh my god, I'm a griefer. Oh my god, I missed the bind, and I fucking let him attack me to death for no reason. I'm a griefer. It's alright, it's alright. I was sandbagging so Twitch could get a montage moment. I'm so fucking bad at jungle champions, guys. I'm so bad at jungle champions, don't mind me. It's alright, we make magic happen. But, hey, you guys know what the difference is with this stream? I turned on Twitch sound notifications. When people sub, there's a sound. And I realized the reason that everyone has Twitch sounds on is because one person subs, and then it reminds everyone that you can sub, and then everyone subs, and then you get a livable wage as a streamer. Because I was thinking back to my old teammate, Viking. He used to stream, and he had like 300 viewers. And it was like worth his time to stream. And then I streamed to 200. And I'm like, bro, I make like $2 an hour. What's going on? Because he had Twitch sounds on. That's all it takes. It's OP. Alright, let's just keep playing on Twitch's timer. Because he's currently in base. So we don't make plays with Twitch on base. If this guy dies, it's his fault. It's not our fault. We play on Twitch's timer, my friend. If you want to fight without Twitch, you can fight without Twitch. I'm going to let you die, though. So we clear camps while Twitch is on base. Now that Twitch is on the map, it's time to skip the camps in favor of making the plays. So here we go. Let's top farming. We arrive when there is a wave to fight over. Alright, that was a pretty fun-looking moment. I tried with the bind, my friend. I tried to bind him so he couldn't ult. Alright, we stat checked him. Good job. Let's move and take the neutral. Now, this is a hard one, because if I delay recall, they're first on map for Dragon, but if I do so, I get the objective. So is it worth delaying recall? I think so. I think this is pretty quick, and I'll still be in time for Dragon, although it'll be a harder sequence to play. So let's get this. But again, we're chaining it together back-to-back a lot of sequences where I don't get to farm, and they GG it, so we're fine. Hey, let's go. That did look pretty cool, didn't it? You know, I don't think I hit a part 2 of my Morgana ult this game. I think I hit 1, actually. Otherwise, it was all just part 1, killing people. What's the time? 4:20? Can I fit one more game in? Borderline, guys. Borderline, borderline. Let's see. The queue's quick. What? Promoted to Diamond? What are you talking about? I didn't promote to Diamond. I've been Diamond for a long time. What? I hit Diamond like a fucking good while ago, man. Challenges? I don't even know what challenges are. Jungle gap all the way? I don't think so. I think I should have ganked top early. I think I did a lot of misplays. Your challenges? Diamond tier? We'll fucking take it, boys. Look, my plan was to put myself on the cusp of promoting to Master. The way that Decay works. Here's how Decay works when you hit Master tier. So, before Master tier, you just have to play like once a month. When you hit Master tier, what happens is there are 10 games that can be stored. Okay? I think it's 14 now. I think they upped it. So there are 14 days of Decay. Every day, that number goes down by 1. Every game you play, that number goes up by 1. So you have to maintain an average of 1 game a day. Otherwise, you just start getting penalized 50 LP a day if you run out. So because I'm going away for a week, I want to make sure not to promote to Master tier before I go away. Because if I do, then when I get back, it'll start at 14 days. Because I was away a week, it'll be at 7. And I'll lose 7 days of storage. But if I wait, and then I promote the game after I get back, I start at 14. And it's 1 game difference. So that's always the tech. I'm the CEO of demoting to Diamond from inactivity because I did it for 3 years straight. Don't mind me, guys. I wish you could see like an LP graph of my account. It's like, if this is... Wait, hold up, what do I blind pick? Let's do a gamer. Huh, Zoe. Let's do... No, Thresh Zoe is fun. This could be a Pike game, guys. No, it's not a Pike game, it's a Leona game. I'm said to myself, I'm going to play to get LP, and if I one-pick Pike, I'm not doing that. So I can't one-pick Pike, I'm sorry, guys. It's too int in draft suicide. 2 weeks of not playing is a long time. That's not what that means, okay? It means you need to maintain a rate of 1 game a day. I can't... Like, if I don't play for 13 days, and my 14 days of decay goes down to 1, and then I play 1 game... It doesn't go back up to 14. It goes up to 2. Right? If I want to get it back to 14, I have to play 13 games in a day to maintain that rate. So, like, what happens is I would go back to Australia to visit my family. When it's a 22-hour flight, you don't go back for less than 2 weeks. So you decay. And I go back twice a year. And then when I go on summer holidays for 11 days or 12 days, suddenly I get back... and I have 2 days remaining on my decay. And so it's like, holy fuck, dude. But why wouldn't you play 14 games in a day? What kind of person are you? True. Very good logic. Amazing logic. Honestly, I can't argue with that. Alright, I'm going to go Glacial this game. I think Glacial's really good in this specific circumstance. So... let's explain what is the difference between taking Aftershock and Glacial. Well, it's to do with the champions in the lane. So the problem with Glacial provides 0 combat power to you directly. It gives you a slow, and it causes your teammates to take slightly less damage. But for me personally, it does nothing to change my ability to win a fight. If I take Glacial against a bot lane, like a Conqueror champion like Samira, and a very strong base stat champion like Nautilus, I'm going to go 0-10, because he's going to have a strong fighting keystone like Aftershock that gives him damage, armor, and magic resist. But when I'm playing with Lethal Tempo Ezreal, who has more fighting power than Fleet Footwork Smolder, paired with Bard, a range support who has lower base stats with me, I have higher base stats than their support because I'm melee, and I have a higher damage AD carry because he has Lethal Tempo. And what this does is it allows me to get away with taking Glacial. You want to summarize it easily, guys? Aftershock makes you win fights. Glacial makes you get fights you already win. Right? If you play with Draven versus Yuumi, you take Glacial. You already win the fight. The Glacial traps the Yuumi in a fight that they don't want to be in. If you verse Nautilus and verse Draven, well, Draven's scary, so you take Aftershock, because it gives you combat power to survive in a fight that is going to be very close. Aha. Same with Spellbook? Absolutely, you got it. If I'm playing Rakan and I'm versing Kai'Sa Nautilus, I'll take Guardian. If I'm playing Rakan and I verse a Fleet Footwork Smolder, I'll take Spellbook. It's a payoff rune, right? It lacks direct power in a fight, but it has payoff later if you can get away with it. So it's a matter of, can I get away with it? And in this game, yes, I can get away with it. So, it's also very good against immobile champions. If you look at their team, immobile. They have a few little dashes in there, but ultimately they're not champions that are teleporting around every 2 seconds. So the value of that slow is big. And in most teamfight situations, Glacial will outperform Aftershock. Obviously, there's an asterisk there. It's not that clear cut. But I think it's a 8% damage reduction. Oh, 15? Hold up a second, guys. Did you read this right? Read this. Holy shit. Slows enemies and reduces their damage by 15% against your allies. I'm sorry, but if you go to a late game team fight and you reduce the entire enemy team's damage by 15%, you are literally deleting 2,000 damage. Easily 2,000 damage. Those are not numbers to laugh about. Hey. What's your peak rank? Rank 1. What about you? MSI. My peak rank, MSI. I think that's higher than rank 1, right? What do you consider higher, rank 1 or MSI? Or Challenger Korea. That works too. Either of the three. You choose. They all work. Big flex. Also, 80,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think that's also a flex, but, you know, does something. What is MSI? Mid-Season Invitationals. It's basically the Mid-Year World Championship. I mean, it literally is the Mid-Year World Championship. Nice. Okay, we hold our spell. We get Prio. Really nice. Now... really good. That's Flash Barrier from him. I can't help you here, dude. I can't help you, but you're 2v1ing it, so it doesn't matter. 640 AD. No Flash AD. Okay, what's their jungler? Mundo. Mundo doesn't do early ganks. He full clears, so no worries here. I think the best thing to do is crash this, take a base, and then kill them on the bounce. So we burnt their Flash. That was really, really good. Let's set up for a nice kill on the bounce. So here's the thing, right? My jungler's pathing bot. We burnt Smolder's Flash. We're now crashing a wave. Chat, I tell you this so many times. What does the wave do after it hits the turret? Oh, I spoiled it. It bounces. Okay, so their wave's now bouncing. Our jungler's pathing bot. And they don't have Flash. So we're not going to roam. No roaming mid lane. He's got it covered anyway. This wave is now pushing that way. Look at it. There's nothing they can do about it. That minion right there, dead instantly. So their wave's bouncing. Our jungler's pathing bot. This is looking scary for them. So we buy Pink Ward and a sweeping lens in order to set up a gank. Let's move into River. This guy's cooking something, man. We'll just do some damage to him for the sake of it. Alright, we got the fucking Avengers here. Okay, keep going, keep going. No flash, no flash. I know, boys. Why did he just let me walk into melee range? What the fuck? That was catastrophic by them. That guy really just let me walk into melee range and stun him. Alright, well, we'll take that. Now, I usually do fast recalls. You guys see me do it all the time. In this case, I have to stay to help him push the wave because he won't be able to crash it in time. And Leona does a lot to speed up push because she applies Sunlight, which is her passive, to minions. Which means she does a lot of damage AoE. And he just got it from there. Now, if they hold the wave, there's nothing we can do about it, so we don't stress about it. Hopefully it does go in, though. Yeah, it will. He can't take a cannon wave that long. So we pop a recall. Buy some items. There we go. And we can sprint out. So this is a case where if the enemy's good, Smolder will fast push. If he fast pushes, the wave hits our turret, it bounces, and he'll then be safe. If he's bad, he'll slow push. The problem with slow pushing is they have no sums. We're up 3 kills. We will kill them. So again, this is a moment I'm not going to play for roams, right? They've died twice. They have no sums. Their wave is bouncing. We don't play for roams in cases like this. What we do is we run bot lane, and we hold the wave out of the turret, and we play for our own lane, and we play for a freeze. So we hold that wave out, and now we just play in this lane bush. Now we know that jungler went back topside, because that's the side of the map he started his clear on. This guy obviously forgot I had Hex Flash. And we just hold the E until he has a mental breakdown. There you go, he's dead. That's why Hex Flash is so good, guys. People just forget about it, and you just get free kills. There we go. Hey, bro, your Kadeem video is rage bait. Actually, though. But it's a fucking good video. Wait till you see my idea for my next April Fool's Day video. You just have to wait 2 months. But just know, April Fool's Day video, legendary. So good. Why? I'm not staying. Bro, their junglers here, their supports here. Why would I stay to fight this 2v3 when I could literally just base? This guy really wanted to fight a 2v3 when I have not even enough mana to use 3 spells. Bro, I don't have mana to use 3 spells. I'm fucking recalling. I don't follow bad calls. I base and I move on with my life. I don't know what his angle was there. Okay, well, this is not looking very good for the enemy team, is it? Now, this is where we just suicide, guys. I don't even need to die for this. Nice, I took the tower aggro by stepping in range while Ignite was on still. Very nice. It was a 3v3 there, by the way. It really wasn't, though, because if you watched it, the Ezreal literally spent like 15 seconds dying before our jungler got there, and he just won based on the stat differential, not the fact it was a good play. You can't be results-based, man. Nidalee was late, but also, what was the purpose of the fight? Can you give me a reason? Because their wave was in that turret. They could just farm it onto tower, and the next wave didn't arrive for 20 seconds, so there's nothing to fight over. There wasn't a wave state. There wasn't anything. You just got to use your brain. Like, is there a reason to do that fight? No. So why are we doing it then? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just vibing at this point. Like, that was just me playing off vibes. Zoe doesn't do enough damage to one-shot him. She's only got 1 amp tome. So I don't want to commit flash on him. Because if I flash on him, he won't even die, so there's just a complete waste of my flash. He'll just go to 20% health, which is nice, but it's not worth my flash. Yeah, you know, if my Ezreal was closer, I would have flashed for it, but, you know, probably should have, actually, honestly. If I dealt damage to him there, I would have set up a dive. Oh, they've got 3 people here. I thought Bard was still top, actually. But, alright, Mundo's here, so let's... We can do this. We don't even care if Mundo's here. We're too strong. And I would love to soak some XP for 6. But mainly, I just want to avoid fighting right now, because we know their jungler's here. I would flash on him there, but again, I know their jungler's here. It probably was... still good enough to fight, though. Alright, Bard goes mid on a cannon wave. We dive. Nah, you can't do that, Bard. You're literally roaming mid on a cannon wave. Your AD carries half health. The game is over. You can't do that. What the fuck are you doing? You see their ADC die because he roamed on cannon wave. I'm not following that. This guy's pinging me because I didn't follow a roam when their support roamed on a cannon wave. Bro, he's roaming on a cannon wave. I can't follow the roam. I have to kill their ADC, deny him 13 minions to take half a tower. I'm sorry, but, like, I'm never following that. I'm sorry, but you walk off in the middle of a cannon wave. I'm not following your roam. I've already won the game if I just do nothing. Just fucking dive the guy instead. Sounds way better. Let's contest the mid wave because it rises before bot wave. Nice, that's his flash. That'll make his life impossible. Let's keep playing for that inside track. We just dive bot here. It's another cannon wave. And we know this up top. And we know their jungle's not in a position to respond. So we just place that ward to make sure their bard's not here. And then we just do the fast play. But the most important thing about this dive is we exit to the right. Because we know their reinforcements come from the left. Right? Mundo and Bard are coming from the left. When you're making a fast play, you need to exit to the right so you don't get killed on the way out. Beautiful play. And we pop another recall. Their AD carry hates his life this game, doesn't he? This is a Locket game because there's a Ziggs in the match, so you always just use Locket when he ults. How do you decide when to roam a support? I made an entire guide about this on my channel. Go check it out. It's about a year old. Yeah, the short answer is pre-6, roam in an XP efficient way, which means roam as the wave comes back to you, and post-6, do whatever the fuck you want. That is like the noob way to summarize everything without using too much brain. I just don't want to lose health to that guy, and I know I can clear both wards with a single sweeper anyway, so... And he's going to put his next ward here. Oh, he didn't actually. What a man. He didn't place the ward. He forgot to. Well, he's dead. I guess. It's like versing bots. Like, this game's so sad. Okay, well, let's go hang out with our mid laner because the bot lane's dead, so no point hanging out bot lane if the bot lane's dead. And we know Ziggs has no flash, so let's kill him. My W stole it. Dude, Leona is so bullshit. This champion has a W specifically designed just to jack the kills by accident every time. God freaking damn it, man. God damn it. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. I have to use it. Alright, well, there's wards in this area. I'm probably standing on one right now. Whoa. We kill them all here. I totally meant to hit that guy, but you know, we'll take it. Oh my god, my Ezreal is Thanos. Full stack fucking lethal tempo, NQ. Oh my god, 1.5 attacks per second, look at him. Oh, okay. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, team. Guys, can't hit anything. The boys can't hit anything. Oh, he... That's how you do it, boys. That's how a man gets shit done. That's how a man gets it done. I think I can solo kill him. Yeah, he's running away from me. I think I solo kill him. Like, straight up, not even close. I mean, I definitely solo kill him. I don't know why I'm saying think. I know I solo kill him. What you do, we just try maintaining the inside track on Mondo. So whatever way he goes, we go the other way. So we just hang out here. And I think that just showed that he's actually going bot lane, so we fold mid, He's obviously gone bot lane, because he didn't show on this ward moving mid, which means he's on his golems right now, and if he's on golems, it means he's not protecting the Ziggs mid lane. So we got to give the Ziggs a surprise. Yeah, well, I'm standing on a ward, that's for sure. I'm not standing on a ward. But Nidalee got lost. If Nidalee's with me, we dive the guy there. He can't rotate like this. I'm sorry, but Nidalee, you got wake the fuck up, dude. Play between lanes. Be the bodyguard. Alright, get on the wave. If he moves mid, we go bot. Let's just watch where he goes. He's moving bot, we dive mid. We dive mid. Whatever side they go to, we just go to the other. Go to where there are less enemies, because that's where you win. Oh, he altered the wave. What a dick. What the fuck? We're failing at our jobs here, Nidalee, because we're in the perfect position to execute plays, and we're not executing any plays. Can you chase it? I think you can, right? Ah, bullshit champion. Has bullshit ability. Ah, you gotta do it. Yeah, you thought. Yeah, you fucking thought, didn't you? You thought you had me. Alright. I can build this. I'm laughing at this argument in my chat, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a VOD review, and we're going to put that argument to bed after the match, boys. And you're going to see why you never questioned the coach. He has all the answers. Alright, watch how much XP I get from this cannon minion. You guys ready? Yeah, basically fucking none. What's up with that? Alright, well, this guy just placed wards in front of me, so I guess I'll just clear them. Can I... Why are we playing bot side, by the way? My team's on the wrong side of the map, and I'm fucking suffering for it. Guys. Why are we bot side? The objective is top side. The tower is top side. The camps are top side. Everything is top side. What the fuck are we doing? Wake up! I'm gonna fucking lose my brain and die trying to contest vision without my team because my team hates me. Doesn't want to play objective side. Wait, kill the Ziggs. You can't fucking do that. Kill everyone. Fucking kill them all. No playing the game allowed. I'm a bodyguard. Now push top. Push the fucking wave. Play 2 lanes. Come on. We gotta chaperone the kids. Kill this guy. Like, fucking... What do you think you're doing, Ziggs? What do you think you're doing, my friend? Alright, I guess it's my kill because you guys didn't want it. I'll take it. Thank you for the engagement in creating amazing guides and videos. I just bought your support guide. Hey, give me some feedback, man, because I haven't got nearly enough feedback on those guides. Honestly, I think the support guide is a little bit better. I think I like it more because initially I think I tried too hard to make them pretty and polished when that's more suited to YouTube because the people who have bought the guides, they just care about the contents of what they're learning. And I can give so much more information if I make it slightly less edited and just focus on the content itself. And I used a lot more examples from my stream and things like that on my support one, which I think just makes it better. It's more focused on proper thought out explanation and examples and things like this rather than just like, here are pretty graphics just for the sake of it, which, you know, it's just better. Bro, this guy's ulting and shit. Like he's gonna fucking live. Alright, please kill him. Thank you. Do you think your guys are worth the People Master Plus? Absolutely. 100% yes. I have hit ranks a lot higher than Master, but look, like, big parts of the guides, here's the way to put it, right? Is when I start explaining a concept, I explain from the ground up. So it starts simple, but it always ends in a place that is way more advanced than anything you'd ever seen before. So put it that way. And what I like to do is, like, give the pro-level explanation, and then build it back to something that's realistic for a silver player. And you can stop anywhere between that. But either way, it's like, if you're a silver player, it'll all be new to you. If you're a master player, half of it will be new to you. Here's Merc Treads. Motherfucker. Here's fucking Merc Treads, so my QR combo doesn't work. If I knew that, I would have thrown E, and I'm dead. Here's Merc Treads, I didn't check his items. If I knew he had Merc Treads, I would have pressed E, but I didn't know he had Merc Treads. Alright, good job, boys. We took them all out. We're the best team in the world. This is one of those games where you're just like, can we just fucking end, please? We know that we're gonna win. Can we just make it happen? You do one-on-one coaching? Yeah, it's my job. That's been my full-time job for about 3.5 years, my friend. I'll throw a link in the chat for you. That's my website. You get it all. You get guides, you get... I don't know, you get everything. Guides, coaching, a description of who I am, testimonies from students, everything in between. Check them out. It's all in there. You can grab your hours, and then once you grab your hours, there'll be a calendar, and you can schedule a time. It'll give a very pretty calendar that shows all the availability, and if you ever have a problem and the time on the calendar don't work, just tell me, and we'll figure something out, because I put the times as the hours I prefer, but I'm a nice guy, so if the hours don't work, just tell me, and I'll go outside of my my normal work hours to accommodate, because I'm cool like that. I know that the hours I offer are terrible for people in the Americas, and the vast majority of my students are from the US, so it's a bit awkward there. Oh, what did I just do, by the way? Oh my god, avert your eyes, chat. Avert your eyes. It's alright, I'm winning off pure stats, not off mechanical ability. My mechanical ability was good this game, up until whatever I just did. Everything was good until then. Then it just went off a cliff. But before that, it was good. Bro, what are we doing? We're just walking around in bombs. We can do whatever we want. We're so fed. Could you climb with Zoe support? Yep. If you're incredibly good at Zoe support, which is my way of saying, unless you're master tier, don't play it. Don't play Zoe support, because everything you gain from playing Zoe support, you could do 50 times easier by playing any other mage that is easier to play. It doesn't offer anything that is unique. If you want to play a mage support, play Brand or Swain. You don't have to play Zoe support. It's just a harder version. So if you're really good at Zoe, play Zoe. But if you're below Master, you're not really good at Zoe, even if you think you are. So you should probably just play Brand or Swain, is kind of the answer. I don't think I'm just flaming you if you're low rank. I felt the same way about Gragas and set support. I played so many games of Gragas and set support to get them ready for my pro matches. I never played a game of Gragas or set support in my pro matches, and I easily played 1,000 games on those two champions, but I never played them in pro matches, because anytime it was a good situation to pick Gragas, I could instead pick Alistar, and it was just a easier version. And anytime I could have played a set, I could have just picked Pyke or Rel, and it was just an easier version. It does the same thing, but just better and easier, or at least easier. So I never had a situation where it warranted picking it, because there's always an alternative that's better or easier. Bro. What is happening? I didn't even play that well. I shouldn't have... Oh, was using spells on Bard good? It stopped Ezreal taking damage, but it... Bro, I'm just fucking this guy up. That was fun. Glad we did that. Okay, we take that. I should have bought Night's Vow second, hey. No. Yeah, no, he's got 16 and 1. I should have bought a second. Will you do an ADC guide? Not for a long time. Sad reality is, ADC is my least favorite role to coach, honestly. So when I make the guides, I try and make them in like a combo of what do people play, what do I enjoy coaching, and what am I the best at? So the answer is next guide will be jungle. Because jungle's my second best role, and jungle's the role that I enjoy coaching the most. And there's a lot of junglers, so I'll probably do jungle next. So currently it's mid lane and support, and I'll do jungle for sure. After that, I'm not sure if I'll do top lane and ADC, potentially. It really is a matter of like how well they sell, if it's worth it for me to put in the time invested into making them. Because the idea with the guides is that they're not finished. It even says that. They're not finished. I will make those guides, and I will add to those guides indefinitely. I'll add them for years if they're still selling. Because why wouldn't I, right? If they're still having consistent sales, I'll just keep making them, and then you guys will get a series of guides with 20 videos in them. It'll be amazing. But if they stop selling right now, I'm not going to leave it as is, because there's not enough in there for me to feel warranted to charge $100. So I think right now they have 6 videos, so I'll get that number up to somewhere between 8 to 10. At that point, you've got great value. You've got like 5 hours of video. I think that's a fair price for 5 hours worth of video. And so we can just call it a day, and I can work on some different kind of content or guides or something. What is happening? I'm not even playing the game, by the way. I'm actually just chatting shit to my chat, and I haven't thought about what's happening around me. And I'm just like a minion. I literally haven't cast a spell in like a minute. I'm just standing here. I'm just doing shit. What are we all doing here, chat? Team. Not even chat. They're just my team. Oh my fucking god, that's not Hex Flash. I'm too tired, guys. We've won every game today. My brain's switched off. I'm just ulting the floor. I'm fucking using Zonya's... using Locket on a guy who's in Zonya. I don't know what I'm doing. Take the fucking dragon. I'm done with this. Oh, my brain hurts too much. Guys, no one clip that. Do not clip it. Don't clip it. It's bedtime. I'm done. I'm done for the day. My micro is not holding up anymore. I played this game so well until 3 minutes ago where I just turned my brain off. So coaching less than Nice's? I don't know what he charges. I don't know if Nice coaches anymore. I charge what my time is worth if I was to spend that time working on videos, is basically the logic I try to use. Is like, if I make a video, how much money in ad revenue and sponsor revenue and pointing people to buy guides and things like that is that hour worth? And then I charge an appropriate amount where if I'm not going to spend that time making a video, which would make me that money, how much would I want to do it for then? And what are? I think Nice does the same, but I think Nice comes from a place of people will pay me $300 an hour, so why not just charge $300 an hour? Which I think is incredible logic. That's like, you can't fault that logic. If people want to give you a lot of money, charge a lot of money. It's just smart. It's a funny meme though. But you can't knock the guy. Like, bro, if you said I'll give you $1 million now to fucking play a game of tic-tac-toe, I'll do it. Fuck yeah. I'll play a game of tic-tac-toe with you for $1 million? Yeah. And what up? Alright, let's look at that early fight and answer the question of why... No! No! Oh, I fucked up. I promoted to Master by accident. I gained 60 LP that match. Oh, this is bad, chat. I didn't want to promote to Master. You know why I didn't want to promote to Master? Is because now my decay days will tick. Oh, I fucked up, chat. I didn't mean to get Master tier. This is bad. Oh, fuck. Here's the problem. Look at this. You decay in 14 days. You will begin to lose LP if you haven't played a match, right? I now have to play a game for every day I'm away. I go away from a week starting tomorrow, which means because I promoted to Master, I'm going to come back and only have 7 days left instead of 14, because for some reason I thought I could play another match, but the game gave me 70 LP. Why did you give me 70 LP? I don't want to be Master tier yet. Fuck! Alright, well, I guess you guys will be getting a lot of streams next week, because I'm now obliged to play a lot more games than I meant to. Which sucks, because when you have a week away, you have a lot more demand of coaching, because people have waited a week. So a lot more people want coaching, which takes time away. And also, I haven't uploaded a video, because I missed a week of work, so now I have to go put time on videos. And then also, it's been a while since I've made a guide, so I need to work on the guides. And so suddenly, I don't have time to play solo queue, but I have to play solo queue, because otherwise I'll decay. Fuck. Alright, let's watch that early fight. Let's watch it. Suffering from success, literally though, accidentally promotes to Master tier, is sad about it. Alright, so what was that early fight we were talking shit about my recall in? It was back here somewhere. Okay. So let's come in and give everything the context we need. Walk out of base. Kill Smolder. Lose all my health and mana. Alright, push in the wave with Ezreal to maximize the losses. Okay, pause. Why should I stay? Okay. I have 150 mana. My mana cost of my abilities is 130 mana. I have enough mana for one spell rotation, and then I literally can't use Q. What is a Leona that can't use Q twice? It's not very fucking useful, is it? Okay, if I don't recall right now, I am now opting to, what, contest Dragon with half health and mana? But why? What do I gain out of staying? What is, like, the purpose of staying here? Is, like, okay, I get to fight Dragon, but I'm half health and mana? Is there an upside? I don't see an upside. The only upside that could exist here is that Ezreal gets 2 plates if he can hit it, but it doesn't make sense to hit it because we know that their support's coming, and we know their jungler's here because that's his camp respawn timing. Right? His first camp just respawned. So we know their jungler is here, and I have no health and mana. So put it this way, right? Could we win the fight? Yes. What is the only thing we could do that would make us lose the game right now? Find it for me, guys. We are 4-0. What is the only thing we could do to lose the game? You know what it is? Opt into a fight when I'm at half health and mana against 3 enemies when our jungler isn't here yet. We die. Nidalee comes in as well. She dies. While dead, they take 2 plates and dragon. We just threw 3 kills. We threw shutdown gold. We threw dragon, and we threw plates. What happens if I recall and we don't fight? Well, we come out of base, and we're fresh off base, and we're up 4 kills. So we just get dragon. No risk. So why would I stay? Right? We could win this, and indeed, if they fight us, we probably win. But also, this is the only path to losing the game that is possible. And I think that's the biggest thing with how I play, is I play a very high percentage style. I don't like situations that rely on you mechanically performing perfectly, because I would rather create a situation where I have a 90% chance to win before it even happens. And then I have room for error with my micro. If I play it perfectly, great. But isn't it better just to be in a better situation using your brain so your hands don't have to work as hard, rather than literally opting into a fight that you know is a disadvantaged fight when it could just be an auto-win fight? Doesn't make sense. And also, here's another question. What happens if they don't fight Ezreal? Then what happens? I'm just sitting here with no health and mana, and for what reason? There is no reason. I'm just here with no health and mana, and I could have recalled. So, we take the recalls, right? I like high percentage plays, not silly ones. And, you know, it could have worked. I think it definitely could have, but I don't like losing games, so I remove the ability to throw, and I remove the ability for error. Smart, with big brain. Alright. We'll leave it there, boys. We'll call it a day. Got heaps of content. Banger streams. Did I win all the games today? I think I did. Holy shit, I played 4 games and I won them all. That's why it gave me 70 LP or whatever. Look at that. That's a good match history. But check this out. This is my match history, guys. You can tell I'm working on a video because I'm in custom games all day. Alright. GG, everyone. Enjoy. Have a great day. I want to leave you with something, so go check out my website. Beautiful. Go check out my sexy website. If you like what you saw, you can get guides, you can get you can get guides, you can get coaching, get everything else. Otherwise, I'm away for a week, so go enjoy YouTube videos, go buy my guides, go watch that. You'll miss me. And I'll see you guys back in a week.